Your life is the result of your decisions. Watch your thoughts. Free your mind.
May the peace and mercy of Allah be upon you. Let me start with a story that I'm sure most of you heard something similar to during the past couple of years. A friend of mine who was a group treasurer in a successful international company was made redundant late 2020. After the decision was made, the company CFO sent an email to the entire company thanking my friend for his efforts and accomplishments, namely saving the company 4 million euros during 2020 alone. Yet, unfortunately, they had to let him go in an effort to cut down the cost by replacing him with an accountant who knew nothing about the job, with half his salary, of course. My friend received many phone calls from his ex-colleagues expressing their support and their feelings towards the company, which needless to say, none of it was good. COVID-19 has brought out the true color of a lot of companies, and people for that matter. The first decision made was to cut the cost by simply cutting down the number of employees. Obviously, the best way for the higher management to maintain their jobs. Now, we all understand that for some certain companies, that was inevitable because they could never survive, let alone pay salaries. Those are not the companies that we're talking about here. We're talking about the companies that made that action a trend and the effect that trend had on their employees. The trust relationship that was destroyed because of higher management decisions in their quest to maintain their positions and their paychecks. Now, that's not wrong in itself, but the course of action taken is. The result might look nice or good on the balance sheet that year, but in exchange, trust was destroyed. Trust with the community, trust with the employees, both current and future ones. The main point of getting a job and pursuing an adventure in a company is the expected security and comfort of knowing that there will be a paycheck at the end of each month, which it seems have been forgotten. Hence, the loss of trust. So, what are the consequences? When an employee knows that no matter what, his company will do its best to preserve his job and take care of him, the quality of his work will be different, will jump to a different level. His efforts promoting its products and services will surpass in its effect most of the advertising campaigns his company might launch, because it's genuine and coming from the heart. His ingenuity and creativity will jump in an effort to save the company that's doing its best to save his job and take care of him and his family. It's in our nature as humans to take care of those who showed us unconditional care, to be there for them in times of need, because we tend to trust those people. Same applies for a company that cares for its employees, even during its worst of times. The employees will take care of the company because it earned their trust. That's why companies that seek steady, continuous growth on the long run should focus on hiring the right leaders, because they will do their best to hire the right employees. Thank you.